Hello. This is actually the second time I've done this because I tried yesterday and looked at the video and it was too shaky, whatever. What I want to do is talk today about, I guess, again, I'm reviewing this 2012 Corvette V6. What I want to test out and play with, because I didn't have a chance last time, are these flappy paddle thingies. This is gear up, and over here is gear down. So I played with it a little bit, and a little bit I have played with it. It seems more like a toy than anything else, but I mean, it's sort of fun. I suppose if you were trying to roll on start on somebody and had your RPM at the right range, it would take off a little bit better than if you waited for the transmission. But the transmission in standard mode, see there, if it's in D, it's just standard mode. If it's in M, which of course is reflecting too much, then it will use these flappy paddle doobies. So, what I want to do is show how that works. But honestly, I think it's more of a toy than anything else. As far as, it's sort of neat, but again, this thing doesn't have enough power to do much. I mean, let me rephrase that. It has a decent amount of power for a V6. It really isn't bad. But it doesn't have enough power to make it worth having flappy paddles and controlling the RPM that much, because the standard transmission drive, which right now it's in manual, if you put this transmission here, it works pretty good. It'll still kick you in the face pretty good. Only maybe a half a second difference if you do this. And that's only if you're at high RPM. This engine doesn't have a lot of torque. It has a lot of power, but not a lot of torque. So we're in manual here. Manual. That means, now if you look on the dashboard, M2, see that? It's changing the gear in the center. Shift denied. So it has a control situation that won't let you shift into things you're not supposed to. So to a point, it's so controlled, it's of limited use. I mean, and it's not overly fast when you do hit it. So, M1, M2, right? So you hit, again, you hit this one to go down, and then you go over to here, and you hit this one to go up. Now, it actually, if you reach down here, it works better. But so let's see how it goes. So M2, shift denied. Okay, go down to M1. So let's take off. Actually, wait to this guy. We'll wait for this guy because you can't play when people are around. They call police, things like that. So you probably can't see that. So if you're in manual, it does tend to grab maybe a little bit better, but I wonder if we take off. I'm going to do a U-turn around here. Let's do a U-turn. And I don't think I videoed that quite right. It's very difficult to video it because it's very abrupt on the vehicle. And it shakes the vehicle too much. Alright. Okay, so let's go back down to M1. So we got M1, right? And so we're going to go M1, and I will try to hit, I hit down here, you couldn't see it, so I'm going to hit up here. Right? So we're still in manual mode, so let's see. See, so the shifting, if you notice, there is a delay in shifting. Even though you're hitting it, it's not shifting right away. Hopefully you can see that. It sure does shake a lot when you're doing that. Part of it's this nice bumpy road. But, here, let's do another turn around and I'll show you. Hopefully I can make a U without having to get out. Yay! Good. Alright, pull off here. Alright. So, alright, we're going to try again. I'm going to try to hit here, move my hand enough so you can see what I'm doing. So, now we're down at M1. See, M1, M2, shift to 9. Okay, so I don't want M2, I want M1. Alright. So, you can go to M6, 6-speed. Now, you want to shift down. Shift up. So, again, if you go too far any one direction, the thing denies you from shifting anyway. So, anyway, that's sort of how it works. Again, actually, I'll do a UE here, and I'll put it in regular drive, and I think it goes about the same. I really don't think that it helps you take off with a V6. I'm not sure it's worth having the flappy paddles if you have a V6. And it's not a bad V6, it's just not worth as much. So, we'll put this here. Now, this time, again, this is drive, not manual. Okay, this is drive. So this is no flappy paddles, just driving. So I really don't see much difference. Seriously. So I don't think there's really a lot of difference between the two. I think it's more of a toy, in my opinion. It's sort of fun, but it really is a toy, I think. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will probably continue doing some interesting things, I hope, to you, to me at least, about this car, still reviewing it. Again, I like the car, but I think I would rather have the V8 version of it. I do think that it's faster, quicker than the Dodge Challenger V6, but I think that might be more based on the weight. From things I saw on Canada's Worst Drivers, they had one of these and they tore it up real easy. It had really thin skin, where the Challenger seems to have a much thicker skin and it doesn't seem to be bent as much. So if you get a chance to look at that it's sort of interesting. But at least if you're interested in buying these, you can see how good they take abuse. So thanks for watching.